Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from Greedy Tech, and in this video I'll be showing you all the important tips and tricks for your Redmi Note 6 Pro. Now in this video I'll be just talking about important tips and tricks. So if you want to know about all the features offered by this phone, check out my video on best features of Redmi Note 6 Pro. Link will be in the description. Now with that said, the first thing I really want to show you would be how to use the split screen mode and how you can use it for all the applications. Now you might have already known about it, so let me just go through it very quickly. So if you want to use any application in a split screen mode, there are multiple ways to do it. But first, let's say you open an application. If you want to use it in a split screen mode, just press and hold the recent tabs button and it will open the current application in a split screen mode. Well, that didn't happen because with the latest MIUI 10 update or some recent update, Xiaomi has changed that. So in a minute, I'll show you how to get back that feature. But for now, if you want to open this particular application in a split screen mode, go to recent apps page. Now select split screen. Now touch and hold and drag it to the top, and that application will open in the split screen mode. Now you can select the secondary application from the list over here, or else you can go to the home screen and select it from here. You can select any one and it'll open. Now we have a button at the center. You can swipe it up or down or pull it up and stop to resize these applications, and you can completely swipe it up to use a secondary application as a full screen application, or swipe it down completely to use Play Store as the primary application. Now to use the recent apps button to start split screen mode, you need to go to settings, then scroll down and select additional settings, then select button and gesture control. Now select open split screen and then press long press menu button. Now just click replace, and from now on, if you press and hold the recent apps button, it will open the current application in a split screen mode. And this is really handy. Now split screen mode is really an awesome feature, but it's not supported by all the applications. For example, Instagram simply doesn't work. So if you want to use all applications in split screen mode, this is what you need to do. Go to settings, then select about phone, then click MIUI version 7 times, and once you're done, just go back. Then go to additional settings, scroll down and select developer options. Now scroll all the way to the bottom and enable force activities to be resizable and restart the phone. Once you do that, you will be able to use all applications in a split screen mode. Now going on next for some very quick shortcuts. If you hate this notch, you can go to settings, then select full screen display, then enable this toggle to hide the notch. Personally, I like it, so I'll just leave it there. Next, we have some awesome gestures. Like many brands are offering gestures like iPhone 10, but this phone has really nailed it. Now I'm going to show you how these gestures work. So to go home, you can simply swipe up from the center and leave. You can go home. Now if you want to see recent apps, you can swipe up and hold, and these are all the recent applications. Now if I want to go back a step, I can swipe from the left or right side corner. I can do this or this, then it will go back a step. So these are the full screen gestures, and I personally love them, and I think this is the best implementation of gesture navigation on Android. Now going on next for some very handy shortcuts. If you are watching a video on YouTube, you can do a pin gesture to go full screen, and it's something you really should know. Now going on next, you can go to settings and then select notification status bar. From here, if you want to display the battery percentage, select battery indicator, then select percentage. Then you can see the battery percentage inside the battery icon. If you enable this particular toggle, it will also display the network speed on the status bar right over here. Now going on next, in the recent apps page, if you want to display the memory usage, that's this on the top right corner of the recent apps page, you need to go to settings and then select home screen and recent, and from here enable this particular toggle. So once you do that, you can see the memory usage in the recent apps page. Now going on next, I'll show you how you can change a default launcher, default messaging application, and so on. So for that, go to settings, then select installed applications. Now press this button over here, then select default apps. And from this page, you can change your default launcher, phone dialer, messaging application, browser, and so on. Now if I want to change my default browser to Google Chrome, I can select browser and select Google Chrome. And now Google Chrome will be my default browser. Similarly, we can change all these default applications. If you want to use Poco Launcher as your default launcher, you need to come over here, select launcher, and then select Poco Launcher as your default launcher. So this is how you can change default applications. Next, we have a nice shortcut to take pictures using the fingerprint scanner over here. So to enable that, you need to open the camera application. Then you need to go to settings. Now scroll down and enable this toggle, fingerprint shutter. And once you do that, you can take pictures using the fingerprint scanner. So here's a quick preview. There's no shutter sound, but you can see the screen flickering. So there you go. Now if you want to take screenshots on this phone, you can press the volume down and power button both at the same time. Just do that and your phone will take a screenshot. Now if that's a little hard for you, we have the 3-finger screenshot gesture. To enable that, go to settings, then scroll down and select additional settings. Then select once again button and gesture shortcut. Select take screenshot, then select slide 3 fingers down. Now once you're done, you can simply swipe down using 3 fingers to take a screenshot, which is really awesome. Now going on next, if you want to take a longer screenshot, let's say if you want to take a screenshot of this particular page, then first take a regular screenshot. You can either use the buttons or the gesture. I'm going to use the gesture because I'm super lazy. Then click the preview button and then click this button that says scroll. Now once you do that, this page will scroll automatically and your phone will take a longer screenshot. Just give it some time. The page is too long. And now it's done. So this is the long screenshot. Now going on next, if you want to automatically record all the calls on your phone, open the phone dialer, then click this button over here, then click call recording and enable this toggle. Now once you do that, all the calls will be recorded automatically on this phone. If you want to record only specific calls, you can tweak it from here. Next we have 2 super shortcuts. First one is double tap to wake. To enable it, go to settings, then select display settings. Now enable this toggle. Now once you do that, when your phone is locked and it's sleeping, you can double tap the screen to wake it up. If you are using face unlock, it works really well. You have to simply look at your phone and double tap the phone. It wakes up, sees your face and unlocks the phone all at once. Next we have a super easy shortcut to open the camera application anywhere, anytime. So to enable that, go to settings, then select additional settings, then select button and gesture shortcut. Select the first option, launch camera, and select double press the power button. Now once you do that, you can press the power button twice, anywhere, anytime, and it will open the camera application. There you go. Now the phone is completely locked. Once again, I can press the power button twice and it opens the camera application. Now we are in the lock screen. Once again, I can do the same. And there you go, that's the camera application. So it's a super handy way and super awesome feature. Now coming back to the lock screen, it keeps just unlocking because of face unlock feature. Anyway, if you're on the lock screen and if you want to quickly turn on the torch, you can swipe right side and you have the toggle over here. Just click it to turn on the flash. Press the power button to keep it on. You can click it again to turn off the flash. Anyway, going on next, one of the most highlighting features of this phone or MIUI are its themes. So I just have 2 themes to show off. First is the geometry black and it does look pretty cool. Before I show you that, let me just show you the current or default theme. So this is a recent apps page. It's just a faded background version. These are the notification toggles and this is the settings page. Now I'll change it to geometry black. Now most of the things will be in black. It isn't a perfect theme, it has a few errors, but it looks black and I personally love the contrast and colors, especially this effect. Now this is the recent apps page. Once again, the background is completely black. This is the notification area and this is the settings page. So far this looks pretty close to black. Next we have some other theme, I don't know the name. And as you can see, I have been using gestures for a long time. I mean, throughout this video, I've been using the navigation gestures and they are very smooth. Like you really don't have to think, they just blend in. One of the best gestures, as I've said. Anyway, this is the second theme that I really like. And this is how it looks. Wallpaper, we can change it anytime. This is the phone dialer. Nothing impressive. Earlier one looked better. This is the recent apps page. But notification area has changed and it looks really good if you really like the red color. Now back to the settings, not that impressive. So as of now, these are the only 2 themes that I've tried, or the 2 themes that I really liked. If I find anything better, I'll let you know in the description. Now finally, one of the best features added recently on the Xiaomi phones is the Game Booster. So to access it, open the security application, scroll down a bit and you have the Game Booster over here. Now you can press this plus button to add all your games, and once you're done, every time you open any of these games, all these settings will be enabled. Now these settings are really impressive. First we have the game speed booster, which might improve the game load speeds. Interestingly, it has answer calls hands-free, do not disturb mode. It'll even turn off your navigation buttons, and most importantly, it will fix the screen brightness, which is something I really like. So this is the game booster mode, and if you really like to play a lot of games on your phone, especially games like PUBG, then this one feature will definitely improve your gaming experience. So guys, those were all the most important tips and tricks for your Redmi Note 6 Pro. If I missed out on anything, do let me know by commenting below this video, and if you want to know about all the features offered by this phone, definitely check out my video on best features of Redmi Note 6 Pro. Link should be in the description. So guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you're planning to buy this phone, please use the link in the description. It always helps the channel, and if you want us to make any specific video, tweet out to us with the hashtag AskGreedyTech on Twitter and I'll try to make it as soon as possible. I'm Nikhil from Greedy Tech signing off. Have a nice day.